bringing you live team coverage this morning in anticipation of the snow. Matthew Aircheck has some ways to winterize your home, especially if you're heading out of town for the holidays.
Yes, and Jordan Dunlap's in the newsroom with tips from a local doctor about keeping the kiddos safe as they head out to play outside. But first, we're going to start with Storm Team 4 meteorologist McKenna King. C4's Jordan Dunlap joining us live from the newsroom with how a local sports medicine doctor is weighing in on the conversation.
Good morning, Christine. While there are many variables that come with kids playing outside during the colder winter months, Dr. Drew Durison with Nationwide Children's Hospital says that it's definitely not something to be afraid of.
She joins us live from the newsroom with those important tips. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning, Christine. Listen, whether it's a snowball fight, skiing, ice skating, or even snowboarding, all of these activities require warm layers and a reasonable time frame outdoors. Now, Dr. Drew Durison with Nationwide Children's Hospital says that an insulated coat, boots, hats, and gloves are just a few of the things that can help keep children safe while outdoors. It can also be a good idea to keep things like hand warmers for their pockets and to put on as many layers of clothing as possible. Now, Dr. Durison says that these steps can help to prevent dangerous and life-threatening issues, things like frostbite and hypothermia. Something else you may not think of, wearing sunscreen. He says that even in the winter, you need to lather up and protect yourself and your kids against the sun rays, even though UV ray index levels are lower. You should also limit time outside. He says to try to take a break indoors every 60 minutes. And if it's below freezing, opt to go inside every 20 to 30 minutes. Now, Dr. Durison also says that their time should always be supervised to help prevent injuries. He says that being outside is not what makes people sick.
I think it's been a common misconception that the cold weather, makes you sick, but it's often the cold weather that keeps us indoors and keeps us in close quarters with other people who may be sick, and then we tend to spread those germs. So typically being outside, again, is okay, and I would recommend kids getting outdoors and getting out of those close quarters.
Now, Dr. Durison is also encouraging parents and guardians to spend time outdoors with their kids and to make new memories together. For more tips on keeping your little ones safe in the colder winter months, you can visit this story on our website at NBC4i.com.
Thank you, Jordan. NBC4's Jordan Dunlap joins us live from the newsroom with how local sports medicine doctor is weighing in on the conversation. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning, Christine. While there are many variables that come with kids playing safely outdoors during the colder months, Dr. Drew Durison with Nationwide Children's Hospital says that it's not something to be afraid of. Now, when your kids are looking to get outside, there are several things that you can keep in mind, starting with checking the temperature. It's best to keep children inside if it's below freezing. Now, if it is below freezing, it's recommended that you give them indoor breaks every 20 to 30 minutes. You should also make sure that you're layering them up with warm hats, gloves, and scarves. Now, Dr. Durison says that insulated coats and boots are another great way to help prevent things like hypothermia and frostbite. Some of the most common outdoor activities during the winter can be things like skiing, sledding, or even ice skating outdoors. Dr. Durison says that it can also be a great form of exercise for them as well.
I think first of all, I would say don't let the cold weather scare you. We still want our kids to get outdoors and play. Even though it can be cold, playing outside is a great way to get the recommended 60 minutes of exercise a day for our children.
Now, when kids come back indoors from a long period of being outside, Dr. Durison also says it's important to remove any wet clothing and to gradually warm up with warm blankets, clothing, and maybe even a warm drink. Christine?
Jordan, thank you.